Hi folks, welcome to this episode of Michael's Backyard Marina. Well, it's too cold outside to be messing with boats. It's down around about 8 degrees outside. So I had a couple old DeWALT drills that weren't in good working order. My suspicions were that the brushes were wore out on them. So I decided to order some brushes, put them in, and by golly, it did fix the problem. So I'm going to take these back apart and put them back together for you to show you how to service your DeWALT drill. I've got a couple different models here, so I'm going to make two different videos. So stay tuned and watch the first video, and if you like what you see, watch the second one and subscribe. I appreciate viewership, and I'm not getting sponsored by DeWALT or anything. I just like helping other people be able to fix some stuff in our current throwaway society. Thank you. Enjoy watching. Alright, what I have here is a DeWALT DC920 model. Nice thing is they put a nice model number here on the side for you to help you locate what type of drill you have. And this also comes in very handy for helping find parts online. I found a location called partswarehouse.com. They have a full selection of all kinds of DeWALT parts and also other parts as well to repair just about any kind of electronic appliance, it seems like, or drilled, vacuums, whatever. But they've been it says you can find any part in 3 clicks, and they're not lying. I found parts, I ordered them, I repaired this drill. So I'm going to go through real quick and show you how I repaired the drill, how to get the brushes out of this one. This one's a really simple one. Just take a 10 millimeter, or I'm sorry, a Torx 10. What's wrong with T10 Torx bit here, and take the back off of this. And I'll speed some things up here and there just so you know, guys don't have to sit there and watch me unscrew all these screws. There's just 4 on this one. Pretty straightforward. Now, as always, make sure you take the battery off. You don't want any power on this thing while you're trying to work on the brushes. Now here you can easily see where the brush is located. Here's your one wire coming into one set of brushes and another one coming in here. These are very easy to pop out on this particular model. You just I took a little screwdriver here, get right in behind here, and you can just dig in a little bit and it pops right out. And then it gets a little, you see right here, there's a little, it hangs up right there just a little bit, but just like that, the brushes are out. You can hold it right here while you take a screwdriver and slide your connection off right there. And there's your one brush. Now, I'll show you what the old one versus the new one look like. What had happened on this particular drill, it had been dropped at one time or another. And as you can see here, look at the edge of that brush. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's all worn crooked, and you see how they're supposed to look. They're supposed to be flat. Let me get that focused up for you. But yeah, definitely worn quite a bit. You can see in the free state there, these are spring-loaded brushes, obviously, but you can see how much shorter that one is and how crooked it was. So this one here actually had popped out of place and was sitting in there somewhat crooked. So when you put it back together, you got to make sure you got it in there straight. And to pop out the other side, just the same thing. Get right in there and just slide that right out. Just that fast and easy. Pop the wire off of this the same way. Now what you want to watch for when you put this back together is that you're going straight in, because it tries to go in just a little crooked to start with. But you can see there's a little groove right here. If you can see that very well, there's a groove right here that slides into. And once you get that in there started, it starts to go in there. It wants to fight you a little bit. It's trying to go in just a little bit crooked. Once you get it in there going in straight, then she pops right in. Now you can see how this is flush all the way around here. I'll do the same thing reinstalling the other one before I even put the wire on. I'll see if I can, because that wire kind of gets in the way on that one. Oops. A little fumble fingered there, but we'll get that started in there. Takes a little finagling there, but it's not bad. Once you get it started in there straight like that, you hear it snap, an audible snap. And now it's back in there. Then I can reach over here and get that wire back on that terminal. Maybe. There we go, right there. Now the wire's back on that terminal. We can get that wire so it's kind of out of the way. So just like that. Then we'll put the 4 screws back in, and I'll speed this up so you don't have to watch all that. You see here it's got the little rubber pieces inside the cap. They help hold things in place a little bit. There again, I'll make sure the wire is out of the way. There we go. Don't want to pinch the wire against something that's not supposed to be pinched against. That won't help anybody. I'll put the cap back on. Now, one thing you want to make sure you do is don't over tighten your screws. Bring them in until they stop. Just give them a little tweak. It's just in plastic. You don't want to overdo it. We'll see if the repair worked. Like brand new. It's got all the torque it's supposed to have. That's one thing I like about these old 18-volt DeWalts. They got a ton of torque. Well, thank you folks for watching. Hopefully that helped you. I've got another one here I'll do next. This one's a little bit different because it's got to have these 4 screws come off here. This whole back comes off. And you got to take all these screws out of the side. So it's a little more complex to do, but we'll do that in my next video. Thanks for watching.